Can you hear me? Can you hear me here? Testing. Please let me know. We're good? Okay. Yeah, I don't know what has been going on. There's just been a lot of issues with my internet, which I kind of jinxed myself because I was like, oh, I haven't had any trouble with internet lately. And then 4 days ago, it really started to mess up. And I think a couple of days streaming was okay, but now it's just horrible. Like I don't know what the hell's going on. I was gonna check to see if I can stream on TikTok with this phone. Yeah, I can go on live with this phone. Guess I'll just do that. But this front camera is horrible compared to the other front camera. But we'll just do that then. One. Sorry for the issues, technical difficulties, all that stuff. But yeah, we'll go live on TikTok here. What company you have? I have Xfinity, and I guess it might be the router, but I don't know. I haven't had issues with it in a while. So yeah, I don't know what the hell is going on with this phone, but I'm not able to go live on this phone. So let's see. Let's pop out this chat. Go here. Let's see. Solar Storms is what company you have? Oh yeah, I use Xfinity. I can't lip read, but I was pretending that you were reading Kama Sutra. I just didn't want to flag my YouTube. Good morning. Good morning. At work, but still listening. Well, thank you for listening. I appreciate it. Thank you for taking the time to comment as well. Let's see. Or tinfoil hat. Time they don't want you talking about AMC, so they throttling your internet. Probably. I know Shiba is a shit coin, but sheesh, 20 million coins are printing. Yeah, I mean it's making some moves. I'll tell you that. Try hard reset. Yeah, we already tried that. It's been, like I said, it's been 4 days, and we tried to reset it 2 days ago, or yesterday actually. It did not work at all. That's why you see me go live for like 20 seconds, because I tried to go live and everything was just horrible. Like it was so bad that we had to shut it off and restart it, reboot it, all that stuff, and it seemed to sort of work. The internet connection was still weak, but it sort of worked. So doesn't matter. You know, guys, if you're over on TikTok, make sure you guys hit the like button or double tap the screen. Do what you can in order to support. I have to use this phone, which does look like it's lower quality, even though it's a newer phone, which is crazy. But yeah. But hello everybody. If it wasn't for Coinbase crashing at 9:20 p.m. last night, who knows where Shiba would be right now? I was so pissed. Yeah, I didn't see it. I heard about some issues, but I didn't see it. I currently still hold my Shiba Inu coin, 11 million coins in Coinbase Pro, and yeah, I mean it's definitely making some moves. I'm not gonna lie. Let's look at my Shiba Inu coin. You can see here that right now it's up to $360 from a $200 investment. So I like that. I like seeing that. So definitely making a little bit of moves, but I don't know where we'll end up getting to. Who knows where this will be? Right now, I'm already up about $160, maybe a little bit less, because it was a little bit more than a $200 investment, just slightly more. Might be like $217. But yeah, thank you for following MB. I don't even know how to say that. MB Ape. Thank you for following. I appreciate it. Anybody catch that news of? I mean, it's like very light news of AMC, or sorry, Dogecoin being accepted at AMC for gift cards and all that stuff. But you know, obviously people want to be able to use it just in normal transactions. That would be great, but it's great to be able to see that. And as you see, that's the title of my video. I did release a reaction to an article. If you guys wanted to check out that, it's over on my Matt Reacts channel, just so I don't have too many videos on this channel uploaded, because I want my notifications to go out at least. People told me Shiba wouldn't do anything, but it's making me some money. Yeah, a lot of people tell you that certain things won't do it, but nobody knows exactly what will happen, right? Nobody knows exactly what will happen. And for the people that come out and say, oh, you know what, this coin's not going to do anything, this coin's not going to do anything, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous for people to say that, because they don't know, and we don't know. You know, we're looking to ride the train. You know, we obviously have thoughts that it's going to increase. We have that speculation, but you know, they can think whatever they think, but their money is going to sit in a place to where it's not gaining anything, and our money may sit in a place where it has a chance to at least grow to a higher level. Like, a lot of people like to just play it safe because of, they like to follow like Warren Buffett and, you know, whoever else has like safe investments. But then again, their companies, Warren Buffett's companies, still makes risky plays. That's just how that goes. He may not personally make risky plays and put everything in index funds and all that stuff, but they make risky plays as well. So it's always great to have a couple $100 in some risky plays to see what it can be, because just think about it. You put $1,000 into Shiba Inu or into Dogecoin when it was, you know, way back when, not even way back when, like maybe a year ago, or a little bit more than that, right? You're going to see a substantial gain in how much you had, right? It's going to be doubling, tripling, 1,000x, you know, 2,000x, whatever it will end up being. You're going to see a large gain, you know, in that balance. And that's just based off of just a quick $1,000 investment, you know? And if you put $100 in there, yeah, it'll still be a lot. It won't be millions of dollars, but it will be a lot. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's what I don't understand, is there's a lot of different positions out there. And that's why I started to put money into Gate.io. So I put money into Gate.io because there's a lot of coins that you can get at lower prices over there, basically at those starting points. And if I make money over on Coinbase or Coinbase Pro, then I could put $50 or $100 in here and put it on a coin that doesn't really have the full popularity yet, but has a potential chance to get there. You know, I can put it on Picoin or Doggy or SafeMoon or whatever, you know? So should have dumped your 401k and ship. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I mean, once I don't even know how much I have in my 401k. I haven't managed that in a while. I'd usually leave that aside because it gains okay. It's just not an amazing gain. Like, I can put it into an index fund and gain a lot more than what I'm gaining with this 401k. Yes, they do have a matching program, but they're still trying to gain safe money. And I'm not getting the max amount out of it. Oh, shit. Sorry about that. I probably hurt you. If anybody had headphones on, it probably hurt the hell out of your ear. Sorry. So sorry. No, I'm really sorry. Let me quickly adjust this. Yeah, but thank you for following. Anybody have any questions on TikTok, please let me know. I just released a video on TikTok about checking account versus a savings account. just to give you kind of a spoiler, they're both horrible. So Robinhood buying shit before they put it on their platform was a catalyst. You can't predict that. Yeah, you can't. Plus whalers buying. Yeah, you can't predict the influx of buyers. I would say, yes, you have different catalysts that can push people forward and say, you know what, this is going to increase a hell of a lot. Yeah. But, you know, nobody can predict exactly what's going to happen. You look at the charts and you can see what you see support and resistance levels, which cryptocurrency really doesn't hold support and resistance levels well. They break through those all the time. I mean, very quickly. Might I add. But yeah, things like that, where it's like, we're adding it to Robinhood. How do you know the specific day when they're going to add it to Robinhood unless you have some sort of insider information, right? You think Bitcoin could break all-time high soon? Yeah, I think it can. The issue that I have with Bitcoin, one, I didn't even know that it was up to this level. I didn't know it was up to $54,000 because I had the thought in the past that it was not going to get back to 60K, but then seeing the popularity, seeing the use behind it, and you know, I did see the ability of this to go to a lot higher. So I actually see this going to 100K, but it's definitely going to resist from there. I wouldn't say it's going to like go from 60K to 100K right away. It's going to take its time, but you're definitely seeing crypto make some really big moves here, and a solid welcome back to the 50K club. Damn, 1.3 million TikTok views. Yeah, that's not my first video. That's the pinned video. But yes, I have 1.3 million views on the pinned video, the Magic Penny versus $1 million. So if you guys want to go out and check out my TikTok, definitely do it. If you're coming from that video, let me know. Let me know if you did enjoy it. I like the editing that I did on it. It took me a little bit to find all of the images of, you know, 1 cent, $2, $3, $5, $10,000, all of that stuff. I got to watch an early screening of the upcoming movie Dune. Incredible. It really. I want to see it. I'm going to see it in IMAX on the release of the full experience. I don't forget Bond this weekend. See, I've been going to see so many movies, and it's good. I'm all for it. Like I just saw Paw Patrol with Harper, and that was fun for her to experience that. And she loves AMC theaters because they have that whole kids pack thing. That's pretty cool, where she gets gummies, she gets popcorn and a drink and all that stuff. And it's pretty cool. So if you guys have a chance, and I'm not just pushing AMC because I believe in AMC, I love movie theaters. I actually, we have our high school reunion that's coming up, and it got canceled because of it wasn't lack of interest, it was lack of ability to pay the ticket price. The ticket price was pretty steep. So I'm actually looking to recreate that, like, you know, basically start that up. And I was looking at AMC as a potential chance of renting out the whole entire movie theater. I don't know like how many movies people end up seeing. I think one theater is like, it's like $100 or $200 to rent out or something like that. So if that's the case, and I don't know if you could still do that, the whole entire thing, how much would that cost? Maybe we can do that, set up some stand-up tables, and then actually have like projectors with all of the class. It would be pretty cool, but I don't know. But yeah, I'm seeing way too many movies because every single month I'm seeing a movie, a Marvel movie or a Sony movie or whatever. And it's because, you know, I love Marvel. November looking like it's going to be a good crypto month. Slow and steady wins the race. You mean October? We're still in the beginning of October. You don't. You realize that, right? I mean, November, yeah, I expect the end of the year to be really big for stocks and crypto. I know stocks really aren't moving right now. If we wanted to go into AMC, AMC is up basically just 1%, right? 0.71% if we're rounding up. We're not seeing a crazy amount of volume, but there's good news, right? The fact that Dogecoin is, I don't know if that will affect Dogecoin or AMC more. I would say it would affect Dogecoin a little bit more than AMC, just because AMC is heavily manipulated, and I don't like to use that term, but they are. So AMC right now is up basically 1%, and the same thing with GME, it's up 0.5%. So we're not seeing a crazy amount of moves in the stock market, but we are seeing some really big moves in the actual crypto market. So that's good. If you're invested in both, it's always good. That's why wait, can we have a peek at the Ortex data? Yeah, I can look at the Ortex data. So let me go ahead and bring up Ortex. Let me bring it up over here, and then I'll bring it up over there just to make sure I'm logged in. Yeah. Ortex data yesterday, as you see in the Ortex data, was pretty high. We were at that 21% mark. We did decrease in the short interest of free float here. So the short interest of free float right now is at that 21%, but it's a little bit lower at 20.93%. You see the short interest, shares, the shorted shares is 107 million that are shorted out of the 500 million that are there. So 20% is definitely big. Obviously, it's not 100% or 200% or something like that where we've seen these massive numbers that have been short. If it was, and we were holding this many shares, this would be a ticking time bomb. I mean, to a point to where they won't let it get to that point. And I think maybe it is to that point behind the scenes where there's a bunch of shorts that we don't see, right? That could be the case as well. But yeah, this is what we're looking at here. We have a bunch that they borrowed so far. So it's looking decent, right? I know people don't like to hear that this looks good, what they're doing, but it does. I mean, it looks great for us because the stronger this thing gets, I would imagine they're trying to get it to a point to where they risk bankruptcy and they risk crashing the whole entire market. And if that comes into play, then the government will bail them out. And you have things that are included in this where now you have big banks that are included into this. It's not going to be good. It's not going to be good because once banks start to get involved and feel like they're better than everybody else, and they know better than everybody else. Just cocky sons of bitches, I swear. I swear. It's not going to be good. For them, at least. Adam Aaron was looking into the price of being able to rent out an AMC theater and hooking up your PC for gaming consoles for a party. Yeah, I mean, that would be insane. That would be absolutely insane to do, to play. I don't know. I don't really like Madden anymore, but to play Madden or NBA 2K or, you actually have these gaming tournaments in these huge screens would be phenomenal. And I think, I don't know how much the cost is for renting out a movie theater. It can't be that much because I don't think, unless it's like on like a Saturday night or a full like Saturday, that's probably going to be difficult to do because you probably have thousands of people that go in there, which means that you would be paying thousands of dollars in order to make up the cost that they would normally have. So, yeah. It would suck if it won't affect the movies for honestly about a year. Oh, yeah. Agree. Just thinking in long term. All right, so we got 10 people here over on TikTok. Thank you guys for watching. If you could double tap the screen, if you are leaving in any way, double tap the screen and, scroll on away. But, we're talking about some valuable things here, I think, at least. So we do this every morning where we talk about stocks. I am starving. I should have, got some food. We had dreams of playing Gold 64 at your local theater. when we were at school. Yeah, GoldenEye was, I don't know, that was my jam. No, it wasn't. I was good at it. We actually have it upstairs. We have a Nintendo 64 upstairs. And we haven't hooked it up in a while though. I used to play, I think it was like Mario Kart or something on there. That was so fun. I played for hours. Never happened, but we got close to sorting it out. All right. So let's look at my accounts here because I haven't actually looked at my accounts today. I've looked at my gate.io account, but I haven't looked at all of my accounts. So we're going to look at Algorand. Right now, my total account is up to $6,200, so $6,260. Algorand has come back from where it was at $2. So now the value that I'm holding here is below that $3,000 mark. I'm still holding 1,487 coins, and I'll probably add to that sometime this week, maybe even today. I have to check my account. I haven't checked my bank account in a while. Cosmos is at $35.33. That did increase to up 5%. Tezos is up 5%, up to $7.77. Great number. Love that number. I am holding Bitcoin in here. I have $11 worth of Bitcoin, which is basically nothing. I have ACH in here, but all of these are just like pennies because it couldn't transfer everything out of Coinbase to Coinbase Pro. It can only transfer a certain portion and have a certain slippage, I guess. What happened to your stream yesterday, Matt? My stream yesterday was just an issue with what's it called? Internet connection. So I don't know what was going on with the computer, but it wasn't even full internet connection because my phone was working, and that's this phone that I use right here for streaming. This phone right here is mainly actually it's all off of Wi-Fi, so it has to function off of Wi-Fi. It's not function off of the network connection because the phone that I currently use for my like data connection or data usage is the one that you're viewing right here on TikTok. So the other phone was off of Wi-Fi, so it was functioning perfectly fine off of Wi-Fi. It was just the computer somehow wasn't working, and then my laptop wasn't working either, but my work computer working perfectly fine. Your camera keeps going dark for like 1 to 2 frames every once in a while. Very weird, possibly internet. Yeah, I don't know. You didn't curse, you said oh shib. What's up, Matt? What crypto yields the most dividends? Well, right now, Cosmos yields the most dividends, or Ethereum. Because if you go into like the interest earned, you're gonna see here that Cosmos gives you 5%, Ethereum gives you 5%. Everything else really is below that 5% mark. USD coin is horrible, but then you see Algorand at 4%, Tezos at 4.6%. The good thing about Algorand is that it's an everyday payout, so it's something that you do receive literally daily. So if I go into my assets, you'll be able to see exactly what I get as long as it does load. You'll see 30 cents, 30 cents, 32 cents, 31 cents. So you'll see that gain every single day, adding to the amount that I have there. So I'm adding on 0.5 or sorry, 0.15 Algorand every single day, getting up to that level of increasing the amount of Algorand that I do have every day. So that's amazing to be able to see that, but there are also, if you stake cryptos on other platforms, you can gain more percentage, but on Coinbase, you're gaining, a max of like 5%. Once they start adding more coins to this, I can't wait. I will continue to buy all of these coins and diversify the hell out of this portfolio. Uh, wait, there's a new GoldenEye coming out. I didn't know there was a new GoldenEye coming out. I would love to. Uh, the league remastered version on Xbox 360, renewed by love for it. I'll have to. I wish they did like a full like Xbox Series X remaster of that. That would be great. Remaster one, never. Never licensed, just leaked last year. Hasn't been worked on in 14 years or so. Yeah, it's a long time. I would love for them to make a whole new one. You ever gonna do that TikTok trend where you dance in front of a shopping cart? I didn't even know that was a thing. No, I'm not. I haven't danced in a while. There's been chatter of GoldenEye 64 being on the Switch eventually. That would be cool, but I wouldn't hold my breath, and it probably won't be remastered. Oh, yeah. See, that's not good. It's gonna be like all the old Sonics and all that stuff. There's no GoldenEye. Brought back some Nintendo 64 feels. Yeah. All right. So that's where I stand with my interest-bearing portfolio. Let's look at my other portfolio here. It's up to $19,000, 19,200. So it did increase. I did see last night on the Discord group, which I haven't been very active on. I did post a video on Patreon for the expert profit hands level, talking about another strategy, which is a very important strategy, support and resistance level strategy, or support and resistance trading strategy. That's definitely interesting. 8-minute video. We go through the context of the book, and we also, talk about it a little bit and give you my input. As well as I have a crypto watch video coming out for any of the profit hands level Patreon members. So thank you for being there and putting up with me, because I didn't really have that much time to do a lot of stuff. But today I had some time, also had some ability to post things with the internet connection and all that stuff. So it's definitely good. I like to see that. Jobless report came in under expectation. Hopefully we see a green day from this. Yeah, people don't want to work. Oh, you mean the opposite way. So we actually had expectation was for it to fall more, and it ended up increasing. I didn't check it out, so I actually remember the rumor about the Switch, and now I think about it. I would love for them to come out with a GoldenEye again, one of the best games. Yeah, I would love it as well. I mean, they remastered or redesigned the Resident Evils, which were the Resident Evil 1 and 2, or 2 and 3, were phenomenal. They were really good. SHIB broke the all-time high. That's amazing. Yeah, I can't really see that here. I mean, I probably could see it over here. Let's look at it. So the thing I want from SHIB is I want them to add some burn rate. If they add a burn rate, this price increase a hell of a lot. I don't think it did break the all-time high. The 24-day, the all-time high. Do they have the all-time high here? They just have the 24-day high here. Maybe it did. It's very close. Right? Maybe it is. I don't know. I would love to see this really make a huge move. I mean, I would love to see this get up to this level right here. I'm probably blocking it. Maybe I'm not. Up to this level right here, 0.001 cent, or 0.00 or 1 cent. That would be phenomenal. But obviously the market cap would be insane, because the market cap right now is what, 13 billion, 13.8 billion. I would love to see that up a lot higher. And also, get rid of some of this circulating supply, get rid of some of the max supply, because 1 quadrillion coins is just too much. Right now it's at, 394 trillion, supply, but a max of 1 quadrillion means that this can be diluted to hell. I don't want that. Should turn my $200 into $600. Yeah, it turned my $200 into $620 so far. Fully agree. Resident Evil remakes have been top notch, and the Resident Evil 4 remake coming down the pipeline will be amazing. Can't wait. Is that something that I must be removed from information, because if that actually happens, like, I will be so happy, because I loved that game so much. I have to respectfully disagree about people not wanting to work. So I think there's a certain level of people that will accept more money over working. People want to work. I think I disagree with what I said as well. People want to work. They just also want more money. So if people are getting more money from, say, unemployment, which I think did run out, or it's not a thing anymore, then they wouldn't want to work because they want to gain more money out of it. However, now I think they're more or less forced to go back. So we'll see how all that plays out. They removed over half the game from Resident Evil Nemesis remake. It still looks. Wait, they removed over half the game in the new remake versus the old game, just because it probably costs a lot of money to remake all that. Yeah, I would agree. Good morning. Thank you for the follow, RJ, and also thank you for commenting. Good morning to you as well. Are you coming from a certain video? Are you coming from YouTube? Is this just something where you scrolled through your feed and I actually showed up on your For You page? Because that would be great. Or have you been following me for a while? Because what I noticed on TikTok is TikTok is very different with, like, people that you follow. Like, I follow people and I never see their live streams. Sometimes I'll get notifications for them, but I'll never see their live streams on my For You page. I'll see everybody else's live streams, but I won't see theirs. I can understand why people don't want to work a 9 to 5. I quit my job when my daughter was born. I haven't looked back. Yeah, that's the issue that I'm dealing with. Is I don't want to have a 9 to 5, right? I know we spend money, kind of recklessly. I spend money on some of the right things. I spend money on on investing and stuff like that. So technically my money's being spent, but it's also growing at the same time. But then I have to give it time so it sits there for a long period of time, like AMC, like GME, like ZOM, SOS, all of those that I'm sitting on for a little bit. Typically, that's not the case. Typically, I'm day trading or swing trading, and it's a very fast movement. And if it does go against me like this, I would get out, of that position. But since I do believe in where GME is going, that's a definite hold. SOS and ZOM, those are more speculative than anything. So those are positions that I feel upset with myself not playing it the right way. Because once it does go against you, you obviously accept your small losses and don't risk a huge loss, right? In those situations. So I didn't play those the right way. But typically I'm investing, gaining some money out of it, putting some of the gain into my account so that I can use that as some form of income. So I don't want to work a 9 to 5 because I feel like it's getting in the way of a lot of stuff, when it comes to YouTube, different platforms, whether that is TikTok or Twitch or whatever. I feel like I have enough of a presence to to make that move, to make that transition, get out of the 9 to 5, which is consistent money over there, and then make consistent money on YouTube. I think if it was consistent to where I was making a decent amount, like I would say probably 10,000 a month, maybe even a little bit more than that, I would be happy with it, and I would gladly leave the 9 to 5. But it's not consistent. And the funny thing is, like, we want to take the kids out of daycare because, and that's costing us $2,000 a month for daycare. It's a ridiculous cost. Daycare is expensive, but going through the costs for them, because I had to, I see how they're still breaking even though they're are close to breaking even, making a little bit of a profit, even though the daycare, like, it's just a crazy cost because they have to pay the teachers and stuff. Good morning, Matt. Are you able to provide any update on Ortex data for Prague? Yeah, I can. I can do it for anything. I pay for Ortex, so I might as well get use out of it. All right, let's look. So Prague currently sits at 55% short interest of free float. You're seeing 26 million shares that are shorted. An increase right now. They borrowed 2.6 million shares, so they're still looking to continue to short. It's not something that they're going to stop shorting at this moment. But yeah, that's what it looks like. 99% utilization. You're also seeing shares on loan at 27 million shares. So this is definitely a high short interest of free float. Understand exactly what this can be. Let's look at Prague as a whole, just to give you guys an understanding of where it is and what movement has made. Right now, it made a 5% increase yesterday and 5% increase today. You're seeing a little bit of a resistance somewhere around that 150 mark, currently at 150, 151. It just changed. So this looks decent. I would say it hasn't, maybe it hasn't made its move. I have to look at the 10,000 foot view, and recently you've seen that increase. So from a level of 88 cents or 90 cents all the way up to $2.44, basically doubling. And BBIG, big news right now. I'll have to check. We'll see what's happening there. But yeah, this did decrease after hitting that high. A lot of times you'll see maybe people that hold on to this level. I hate that all of this increase happens in the after hours market, because you see it go from here at like $1.70 all the way up to $2.44, but you can't really do anything if you have a bunch of shares, because it's not as liquid in the after hours market. That's what I hate about that. So then you do see it increase a little bit and then come back very quick and start to consolidate. So I don't know what to expect from this. I would say that maybe you'll see more of an increase. You would expect a little bit more, especially as something that had a lot of short interest there. But it is starting to come back here, and it looks like they're still consistently shorting, and it looks like they're starting to find this room up. So yeah, looks decent. So once the bills get paid, everybody want to work. They just got to increase. Yeah, everything goes up except the paycheck. By the way, I'm an electrician. Yeah, I would agree with that. People hate the fact that they only get maybe a 1%, 2% raise, and then inflation was like 5% or something in like a given month, and it's like, okay, this makes sense that I'm gaining a 1%. I'm technically losing money. My money is now losing value. Wages do need to go up with inflation, or at least with inflation. At least that should be the bare minimum, and then anything over that would be considered an increase in your salary. Total understanding, composition of privilege. A lot of people don't have the choice. Healthcare being tied to people's jobs in the U.S. is stopping a lot of people from moving from jobs they hate. Yeah, it does suck, because actually, if you look at the way this company or this country is built, it's based off of workers, people that work. If you have, I'm binging your old videos trying to Up those view numbers for you. Well, I appreciate that. That means a lot. Um, Yeah, if you basically see how this country was built, it's built off of workers. So you have all these businesses, right? You have big businesses like Amazon. You have that one person that's making so much money at the top, and then all of these workers that are not making as much, but they're working for a certain wage to go back the next day. They're not working to get rich. Most people are working to just pay their bills, right? And that's how it's built. If you have people that are wealthy, then you have less workers, which means these companies end up kind of failing until they can develop some sort of AI to push them into the future, right? So this is where I want people to say, once they develop that AI, then we have to, change the way we look at this country, right? Because now we have to look at people owning their own businesses and finding ways to succeed without a standard job. Once they take all of these jobs away. This is why I loved Andrew Yang so much, and his vision. Not to say I want somebody to be president over the next person. I love ideas. I love ideas. So if you have a great idea, I'm all for it. So when it comes to AI and it comes to universal basic income and all that stuff, I obviously love the idea because it helps people develop their own business, start their own business. If you want to develop a YouTube channel, a media business, sell product, whatever that product ends up being, you can see that. So, it's gonna be a crazy ride for however many years, and how Harper's lifetime, how her life ends up being affected by all this. Like, I want to see what she ends up doing. Is she going to change to something where she follows maybe my footsteps, or goes into a some sort of a career, whether it's healthcare or engineering or whatever, or becomes a professional golfer. I mean, that would be great. I'd be screwed if I quit my job. I couldn't afford healthcare, couldn't get my inhaler anymore. Yeah, see, I guess I would have like some sort of a privilege there because Erica and I have the same insurance because we both work at the same place. So if I ended up, quitting my job, I can jump on her insurance because she would still work. So it's not something where I have to find my own insurance elsewhere, which I could. I mean, that's not difficult. You could pay your own insurance. I just rather jump on hers and pay a little bit more per check there. Thank you for following Olivia. Wonder what those other letters are for, but no, I'm just playing. Thank you for following me. I appreciate it. I was thinking, why is he talking so long to answer messages? I didn't realize my stream was behind 10 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying here, but there's long-winded answers here, and there's a lot of like paragraphs that people are writing. Let's see. All right, so we got about 8 minutes. Let's see if we could try and. I'd be screwed if I'd read that. Think about how much money we could have saved if we had just done the $1,000 a month from Mr. Yang suggesting. Yeah, no need for the stimulus check. Yeah, absolutely right. Absolutely right. And it would flow back into the economy. I know all of the information behind it. I feel like it would have definitely saved a lot of people, and we would have saved a lot of money on people that were on unemployment, and they would have tried to work as best as possible. As soon as the jobs were available, people would have tried to work, because $12,000 a year is not enough that's under the poverty line, right? So that would have been really good. And I still think it's good. So hopefully that can be something that we can do. Careful, the MAGA hats can smell the socialism. I don't care what side you're actually on. I really don't. I'm pro good ideas. I mean, I really don't care. I don't consider myself a Republican, a Democrat, I don't like to do that, because then you start to fall into that one narrative where it's like, oh, well, what about this? You follow one news source. I don't like any news sources. I really don't. All news sources have one thing they want to do. Or sorry, two things they want to do: push an agenda and get views. That's pretty much it. Views equal money, views equal advertisements, which equal money. You could even adjust the amount you receive when you start. Yeah. To be fair, I cannot see this because I'm right behind. You know what? I'll pop it out. I haven't played a single ad, so I'm gonna play an ad here, and then I'm gonna play one before I leave because two is enough. Let me see where that is. All right, let me go back to AMC and see what's happening there. Up 0.3%. Not really making a huge move. To be fair, the right and the left actually agree on a lot. It's the politicians that get everything, that get it messed up. Yeah. I mean, they agree on a lot, but then there's certain people like that will push, or certain news sources that will push the one thing that they don't agree on, or the two things that they don't agree on. That's just how it goes, whether you're on the right, the left, center, wherever. I wanted to make sure all is good. It's a terrible thing. Yep. Just watched Hamilton. Amazing how the same things we accomplish about that have been going on in the government since the beginning. Yeah. The subliminal Black Panther image. Did it come back up on my background? No. I thought I have Thor on my background. I don't know about that. All right. Well, let's look at my crypto accounts one last time just to see where are they at. Let's see. Coinbase. So yeah, at these highs, I was sitting at 6,900. See if I can get back to those levels. I probably will add some more to Algorand. That would be great. I'm also gonna probably add some more. I think Farmcoin, yeah, it's up to 175. So I would like to see that up to 300 plus, and see what moves I will make depending on any type of resistance that does happen really quick. Because I was holding 20 and I bought more at like 150. I bought 7 more at 150, I think it was. So if I pull out those 7, and then if it does go lower, I put it back in. This is where it ends up being iffy, because when you see the entire crypto market move, that's where you're like, okay, is it going to continue to move? Is it going to go up to 300 and surpass 300? You know, you never really know. So, all right. Oh, I thought it was 9 o'clock, not 9 o'clock. But hopefully my actual phone that I use for the live streams work tomorrow. I also, guys, if you're not following like I don't know if you like golf, if you're not following my golf channel, go and follow my golf TikTok channel and my YouTube channel. I want to grow that to like 1,000 followers so I can start to go live over there, because I want to go live on like, you know, the putting green and, you know, practicing and all that stuff. That would be fun to do. And then answer questions over there. And I'm not amazing at golf. This is coming from an average golfer. AMP is a coin meant to be liquidated. Yeah. AMP is a coin meant to be liquidated a little bit. So is, to tell you the truth, so is Shiba. A lot of the ones that have a lot of a lot of circulating supply, or a max supply, a lot of max supply. Ref Harry is the new Chadwick Boseman. I don't think so. There would never be another Chadwick Boseman. I mean, by name, yes, but by the things he's done, no. But yeah, I think AMP, like a lot of different positions, are ones that are like meant to be liquidated a little bit. I still think that AMP has a decent road ahead of it. We'll click dislike. Yeah. I think it has a decent road ahead of it just because it currently is at 5 cents. Even if it does get up to its max value or max supply, which I think is like 100 billion, I think. Let's take a look at that. That's over here. Let's go to AMP real quick because we have 1 minute and I have to get to work. When we go to AMP, yeah, the max supply is 92 billion, which is around 100 billion. So saying that can definitely get to a higher level of, you know, $1 or so. Right now, we can definitely see that. I would probably push for something like, you know, 40 cents, 50 cents, something like that right now. And then when it does get liquidated, you're going to see that pull back. But this is something that I hold 10,000 coins of, and probably will end up buying a little bit more at 4 cents. That's definitely a low price. A really, really low price of where it can get to. I currently hold, like I said, 14,000. See where that is. I think it's 14,000. AMP. Yeah, 14,000. All right. I'm going to get out of here. I'm probably going to post one more video on TikTok today, so definitely look out for that. And you guys will see an update on AMC and maybe even a crypto video today. But yeah, definitely check out all my channels. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Matt, you definitely check those Discord DMs. That's one thing I wanted to talk to you about. I don't have any Discord DMs. So I went into the Discord and looked for it that day, and I didn't see any DMs, any new DMs, anything. I've seen some responses in the what are they called? Servers. I thought Matt was 5 foot. You thought I was 5 foot? I'm 5 feet tall? No. 6 foot 2.5. Erica likes to say 6'3", so that's what's on my driver's license, but it's 6 foot 2.5. I like your quick videos. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate that. Took me a while to discover he wasn't only a Head and Shoulders. Hey, you know what? That could be, hey, Head and Shoulders, you know, sponsor me, because, you know, that's all I am is Head and Shoulders here. Right? I feel like that's a good sponsorship. Sure, you're 6'2", buddy. What, you don't think I'm 6'2"? You don't think I'm 6'2" here? I mean, I could be 5'10" if you want. I could be 5 foot. My mom was like 4'7", and my dad was an even 6 foot, so I'm 5'7". Got screwed. Same DMs I sent. I sent the new rules you approved. Yeah, I'll have to go back over there, and I'll figure that out. Film sponsored by Head and Shoulders. Nah, bro, I think you like 5'5". You think I'm 5'5"? I'll be 5'5". I'll definitely be 5'5". If that's what you want. I think Erica wouldn't like me because she's 5'4". So no, I'm not 5'5". But anyways, I don't know how I can prove that. And maybe I can go to the doctor and have him say, this guy's 6'2". You seem like a genuinely nice man. Much love, brother. Thank you for saying that. That means a lot. Thank you for the follow. Vibe section central. Yeah, thank you for saying that. That does mean a lot, because I try to be, you know, as transparent, as nice as I possibly can. I don't know how I can prove you wrong. I mean, I can. My driver's license says 6'3", but you can put anything on there. Oh wait, my MySpace that says 6'3". You can't lie on there. Oh, always have fun on the streams. All right, yeah, I got to get out of here. It's 9:03, so hit the like button everywhere that you can. Double tap the screen. I'm gonna get out of here, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. See ya.